Bam, hello everyone, and welcome back to Tiny Teams. I think I'm broadcasting on Steam. There's like 200 people watching live. It says up in the top corner.
See, there's 240 people watching you live on Steam.
It's a bit weird.
Really cool.
Spiff, hello.
Hi.
You know how you love to break things and exploit things?
I love it. It's my favorite thing to do.
Do you know how you could do that in real life?
Yes, I do that all the time in real life.
Become a hedge fund guy.
Oh, yes. I do that on the weekends when I'm too busy to record.
If you have no morals, no qualms, and you love lying, you love exploiting.
I don't have morals. Great.
Why not become a scumbag, and work for a hedge fund?
I was going to start a gambling channel for kids on Twitch, but this sounds much easier, honestly, so we can do this instead.
So this is actually a new game, but this is you working. You could take over Spiff. This is your day trading business.
Oh my god, this looks amazing!
And so you've got
hold on, dump it.
You've got like stocks going on, but of course,
I don't know. An emergency happens.
There's like a whole crash. Look, everything's going wrong.
Price of rising, price of fur is rising, price of biofuel is rising. Then we get an emergency unknown call. Something's wrong. Oh no! Sell all, liquidate. Oh no!
Sell all your positions quickly.
I can literally hear the character's heart breaking.
It's pretty stressful, isn't it?
This is don't sell. And oh no, hey, this is an automated message. Your property is ready for. Oh no! Don't pick up your items by the end of the be destroyed. So did we just literally lose our entire house?
Dry cleaning. No.
Dry cleaning. No, I use that for my money laundering. Oh no.
You can go to your other screen actually. Look, there's like another screen. Can you go that way? Yeah, look. The whole world is like
so this is
apart.
It's the introduction where basically we get destroyed by financial ruin, I'm guessing.
So yeah, so as a financial hedge fund man, you know, obviously you've tried it legit, but it was just too stressful. It was too I just got fired. It's all gone wrong, and so you're going to have to get a job with Ferios Capital, right?
After the crash,
so this is 3 years in the future. So after the mother of all short squeezes caused the market, after Super Stonk happened, and everything collapsed, they put in some new regulations. Okay, this guy here is going to be your boss at Ferios, right? So yeah, obviously, what happens is, Spiff, if you gamble, you lose money. If corporations gamble, that loss is socialized by bailouts, right? So
and also that loss can be negated via tax.
Yeah, it's capitalism for the poor, but socialism for the rich, right?
Yes.
So the government pays when the rich lose money, but when the poor lose money, they pay for it, right? So that's how this is the system that we have in place. So you don't need to worry about if you make enough losses, the government will bail you out. Do you understand?
And equally, if you make losses, but the guy next to you makes profit, it's fine because your losses can be used as tax write-offs. That's how
correct.
You can literally put any of your losses.
So what we have here is, Spiff, a little examination that you have to take in order to become a trader. You know, so that in future we avoid this kind of stuff happening.
So no more like unethical, illegal traders doing bad things to damage society.
Exactly. And obviously, you know, they only require a pass score of 80%. But in this case, to be fully ethical, we're going to make it 100%. Okay.
Of course.
So let's begin the test.
All right. Okay, I'll start.
So you're approached by a high net worth individual with a substantial capital gain, who explicitly states to exempt it from taxation in all jurisdictions. Which one of these things would you do, Spiff? Would you allow him to do it? Open the account? Would you do it?
Sure
would you do it? But say that maybe they won't be able to exempt unless they're able to pay specialised fees.
I think the specialized fees is what we do. We hit them with a sure. We'll make it tax
Oh no.
if you're willing to buy the
Well, yeah.
premium
I mean, this is
version.
what we'll do, but we'll actually on the exam, Spiff, we'll press the bottom one, right?
Will
Because we want to pass the exam. Well, we only have to
but
say we're going to do it. We don't actually have to.
We're going to pass the exam, Lewis. You do. This company here understands the response we're putting in here.
No, but this is do you see? You have to lie to the government, or at least
Is this
you have to just say to the government.
He's calling me an idiot.
You've got. You don't want them to. You want to look, Spiff. Here's the way it works.
We reject it. Yeah, okay, right. I'll do it. I'll do it properly.
A colleague invites you to join an insider trading scheme. Would you accept and personally enrich yourself, or would you say, "Oh, sure, I'll just do it as a friend," or would you reject it and report them to the authorities?
Reject and report.
That's exactly what you would do. You wouldn't just take advantage of it like hedge funds constantly do. What's the next one? Oh, you're asked to invest on behalf of your firm on an offshore company with self-evident connections to organised crime, rogue states or individuals banned.
This is all pre-filled out.
Such as HSBC, who've done this, or the Panama Papers, or any of these things. Anyway, just reject it. Say no. We wouldn't do that, would we?
No, HSBC
we wouldn't do that.
Does get rid of organised crime and rogue states. They banned Duncan, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's the organised crime crackdown.
The Trade and Investment Commission has introduced a requirement that will negatively impact your current trading strategy. Your current strategy to leave. Do you want to just circumvent the requirement? Figure out some other way to maybe balance it, or some scammy thing? Maybe go to the dark pools? Or maybe just, the requirement is law and report everyone to the Trade and Investment Commission. Yeah, do that, Spiff. That's what you have to do. Of course, that's what you say you'll do. But, of course, maybe when it comes down to it, something else will happen. Yeah, this is all boring now. Let's just press confirm. Let's move on, Spiff. It's like terms and conditions. We don't care. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Passed.
We passed. So that was so difficult.
So obviously what happens is, even if they come at you with some, penalty, you can make millions and millions. They'll give you a $100,000 fine. So it's no problem, right? And your company will pay that. And you're not even going to be liable, are you? Because the company is owned by a senator. So do you want to just write how you feel like the culture of trading is?
I love making money. I love it more than humanity and the environment. Fuck them trees. There we go. Confirm.
Excellent. So when you end up with a salary in the top 1% of earners, how much cash would you pledge to a crowdfunding campaign?
0, right?
Okay.
We're not crowdfunding anyone.
Your company has submitted to the Trade and Investment Commission that their ideal employee values community. After depositing an annual bonus of $500,000, what amount of cash would you distribute to a homeless man who requested £10 as you exited the bank, Spiff? Your company
had a lot of zeros.
What is your primary motivation for wanting to help people through working in the financial services industry? Why do you think you'd want to work in the financial services industry to contribute to the good of society?
Funnel the money from the poor and pocket it myself whilst making my rich friends richer. Go.
Sure. I think just hit regular difficulty.
Regular difficulty, okay.
Where you could be fired for poor performance, but hopefully that won't happen. Sorry, am I in the way a little bit? Can we move me a little bit, TJ? Because I'm blocking the.
Congratulations, your ability to correctly answer these questions with little hesitation implies your clear understanding of their value. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another meeting. There we go.
So there you go. So no one. Oh, thanks, TJ. So obviously, working for a hedge fund is all about. It just yeah, as someone with a newly renewed sense of ethics, I'm sure you can agree. Yeah. So don't worry about this. We're gonna go and get our
rich.
first day on the job.
A new beginning. Here we go.
A nice Monday morning. Human resources here. Use your mouse to look around, Spiff.
Okay.
And use your keyboard to move around, Spiff. And your first day at Ferios Capital. There you go.
Oh my goodness!
Isn't it nice?
Oh wow! Onboarding. Meet in the main lobby. Attendance mandatory.
So you're a bit early here. You got an hour and a half.
Hi, Morgan Lee. It seems like only one of us is going to end up with a job. I tried to look you up on Business Link and found a few other alumni networks, but I couldn't find anything. That means you're either a big problem or no problem at all. Interesting. Nice.
So look at that guy.
Can't go in there. Plastics are up, weapons are down. Look at him go. This is what PFLAX does. He's got XCOM on like...
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding.
And then this is our business room where we had our induction. Look at all of that. Video games going up after crashing. Plastic. Livestock weapons. Look at produce. Produce is really down. Oh, wow. And then in here, just a big old empty... Look at that city out there. Beautiful.
I love that city. That city looks like... in Hollywood, they paint a lot of the backgrounds.
Yeah.
It's like I could see there's a painting like a meter outside that window. I love that. I want to see the edges of it. It's pretty well done.
There. Here's our guy. Oh, good morning. There you go. Welcome to Ferios. That's your first day. We're looking for the right person to fill this role. One of you is the wrong person. If either of you figure it out ahead of schedule, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, we'll let the results speak for themselves. Cool. Follow me. Nice. So is it like a trade-off? Do I have to make more money than them?
Yeah, I think so. That's what it's about for these companies, right? That's all it is, though, right? There you go. There's your personal garbage.
Oh, my personal garbage.
If it's up to me, none of you would be allowed to have this kind of clutter on your desk in the first place. Someone must have threatened a lawsuit. There you go. So feel free to grab your picture out. Very good.
I'll just put it on this person's desk instead.
Sure. There we go.
And I'll take his mug because I think I'd like that. There we go. Much better.
All right.
Much better. Right, now we'll go. I got my mug.
So if you click on one of those monitors.
Okay. Begin by clicking on one of the screens. This is your main screen.
So
okay.
You can only trade in 3 stocks at the moment. Dark Roast Co., which is obviously a coffee company. And then yeah, so you can click on these stocks. Yeah. So I mean obviously trading is buying stocks and then selling them when they go up.
Yep. Sell them when they're up. So for me, Aqua Greengrocers here. I haven't got 1 million, but I can buy. Harper Ward.
Hey. So this is your friend. Okay. So Morgan Lee is the one who we've got up against. And we've got no chance of beating her because she knows how to do it.
Stuff.
But she's too squeaky clean to know the right people, i.e., the people with the inside track, Spiff.
Oh, yeah.
The true scum. So there's this thing called Geist, and it says, look, coffee will surge at 4.
At 4
so
PM.
That's all you need to know to be a trader. You just have one inside tip.
I mean, it does work. Like, I do know people who have done accidentally insider trading. You'd be amazed how, as YouTubers, the amount of strange emails we get. I do know one YouTuber who was told the Chinese banks will adopt X next week. And they were like, sure, fuck it, that's all I need. And they put some money in, and X went up. It went up a lot. So it exists. Insider trading, it's everywhere. It's great.
It's horrible.
It's also horrible for the people who aren't doing it.
Well, It's them saying one thing with another hand and letting the plebs all lose their money. You know, the mainstream media is all.
Yeah.
It's saying one thing and then doing another. You know.
So we've bought some coffee stocks.
Yeah.
So this is our portfolio. Dark Roasters here.
Dark Roast Coffee Co. Well, we know it's going up at 4, right? So
we could sell all of it for 97,000, but of course we spent 100,000 getting it. So just hold on to that for a while. Equally,
well, let's buy out. Let's max. We've got 20k more cash. We can buy some more.
You want to buy some more? Okay.
Yeah, like why?
Oh, we can buy in 10. So it's dipped a little bit. We'll buy that, and then
buy the dip.
Wait for it to go down again. We'll buy again. There we go. Fantastic. Look at it. Going up.
So now you've got £9 left. That should be enough to cover your margin.
Yeah.
Well, you're long, so you don't have to pay any. You're not buying on margin. You're just buying the raw stocks.
Yeah, just buying.
Of course,
so
margin is where it's really at. You know, you wanna buy on margin. What you've done here is you've just gone long. You've just bought how many shares? Well, 120k worth of shares.
Yes.
So at 4 o'clock, we're hoping it's going to surge. So until then, Spiff, you can press down arrow on your keyboard and go and get coffee from the coffee machine.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is what it's actually like. You know, you don't need to.
Oh God.
You don't really need.
Coffee accelerates the flow of time.
I mean,
where is the option for tea? What is this BS? What is this BS?
Apparently they're adding tea. I heard that somewhere.
Okay, right, that's it. Okay, I'm happy to. When this game adds tea, I will play it.
Oh, look at
What's
this.
the stuff?
Shares in all major coffee companies are expected to fall. But that's in the. See, this is on the mainstream media. Yeah. This is the lies. Do you know what I mean?
So this is the misinformation campaign to get people to sell the coffee shares so people can buy it right before the rise.
Yeah.
So when we go back and sit on our chair, we should see that all of our coffee positions. I know they've gone up, but they'll probably start going down. Yep. So they're going down quite a bit, but this is fine because it'll surge. You know, we just got to wait for it to start surging.
Just got to wait for it. Yeah.
That was half past. Dips a little bit more.
So obviously the Geist have got some inside knowledge that the government's in charge of the suppliers or something like this.
Okay, so now it's surging. So we wanna sell in a bit. Surging good. So we're getting ready, and now it's plateauing. It's going up a little bit more, and then now I think we're ready. Market closes at 6. Be sure to sell early.
Yeah, this looks good.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
happy
take
selling
the money.
him.
Bam.
There we go. Bam.
Cash money. So all you did was a single trade with insider knowledge. Didn't matter what else you did. You know, you could have done loads of work. You could have done min-maxing it or like listening to the news all day. Like going, like thinking about talking to all the people, getting all the inside track, doing all the data, getting all the financial due diligence, all the studies.
No, I could have just done this.
Just do some insider trading, like how all of the U.S. government was like briefed on the coronavirus, and then they all sold millions of dollars worth of their stocks, but then no one else knew that it was going to happen, and then it crashed massively. Just stuff like that. Just do a bit of that.
Oh, so here's the end of day reports of how we did.
The secret ingredient is crime, but is it crime, chat? Is it crime just having a knowledge? It's only illegal if you're poor. That's right. It's not illegal for the rich. Anyway.
Oh my God. Paid internship.
Well, that's insider trading is a felony. I mean, I stressed you look up how to spell the word felony, you shit, EX. But I like where you were going with that. So yes, you're now rich, Spiff. Well, not technically rich yet,
I'm
but
quite rich. I made a little bit of money.
they've started you with. You've got a little bit of a debt that you've incurred, but
Yeah.
if you keep doing what you're doing, you will be in great shape very soon.
And as we can see, I'm in a probationary analyst position. I made 42 grand profit. So that as soon as I make 120,000, I can analyst, I think.
Indeed.
That's how it is. And I can buy. So my personal account is now 57,000. So I can buy
some furniture for your flat. Now, obviously, the way this game works is you can invest your personal fortune as well into condos and houses that just incur money for you, while you're.
So I can sell my certificate. I'm a probationary analyst for $100.
Well, because the way it works is that in proportionally, if you're rich, you pay more tax, right? As a raw number. But actually, compared to your income, if you have less money, you spend more of your money on taxes because things as a proportion of your income. So when you're rich, of course, you get most of your taxes are being paid on capital gains, which is at a lower rate. So there was this classic thing where I think Warren Buffett was paying less tax than his secretary, as a percentage because he didn't, and he's like one of the richest men in the world. Skylar Davidson fired. Unacceptable trading loss.
That was P-Flax here.
Oh, shit.
I gave him the picture and he got fired.
I think he got fired for losing money on the coffee because he didn't, because the news said coffee was going to go down.
And I think he said, I was selling that this morning. Oh, what a poor guy. Rest in peace, P-Flax. He lost his job, guys. Now, this is how he started streaming on Twitch,
Oh, shit. This is what happened. I reckon P-Flax, I don't think he's going to end up in a hedge fund. I don't think it's poker, though. It's not that much difference. Poker. It's
not that much.
Gambling on the stock market.
He hasn't been investing in Greg's, so is there really a future for him?
Yogscast paid more tax than Amazon. But did Amazon pay zero tax? Is that why? We all paid more tax than Amazon.
It's not that. I think friends and if you have friends or family that paid at least some income tax, they probably paid more tax than Amazon in the UK. So congratulations, you're more of a benefit to the NHS and society.
Who's this?
Oh look!
Oh, it's that bust you ordered off when you got the furniture. Wow, look at him.
Oh, and I just drop it on the floor immediately at the sight of this person.
That's just your competitor. So she's still here.
So the secretary was apparently forced to photocopy a stack of documents and she went on a stress leave for 2 weeks.
But then the person who asked her to photocopy them was fired. Because the secretary is the granddaughter of the boss.
Oh, that's just...
That's fine. Oh my god, look, she's playing solitaire.
She's playing solitaire.
All right, so what's happening today?
We're starting today. So my guess is Dark Roast is going to crash. Like that's to be. So Aquafirma is right down at the bottom. So, like for me, I want to buy. Oh, Avery Corbyn's calling me.
I think you want to get your hot tips first, Spiff. Remember, you don't have to gamble. You got the inside take.
We've learned about short selling, so we want to short Dark Roast coffee because there's no way they're going to be able to meet the demands.
Exactly.
They've just been hit. So
check out the guys. Check out the guys, but I assume he's.
Guy says coffee will drop at 2 p.m. There we go. So we knew it was going to happen. We've bought in at the peak. We got some spare money as well. Oh,
Harper Ward.
Harper Ward.
Shorting, yes. After coffee crashes, Starnucks is only going to rise over time in response. Investing in Starnucks will pay off. Okay. This is the guy who hooked us up with GeistNet.
I don't trust him. I don't trust him with that at all.
But he hooked us up. Go long on Starbucks a little bit.
Fine, we'll buy 75k. And I reckon it's backfire on us. And I want to probably short this one even more. So I'll drop 50k shorting it.
So if one thing in the beverages goes down, the others will go up. That's the idea, right? Like,
Yeah.
but that's not always the case.
So I'm going to buy 75k in Aquafirma. And can I short this even more? Oh, wait. I realised when I short it, my money doesn't go down. Of course. It's just a case of accruing debt. It's amazing.
Yes, you can short stuff just to get loads of money straight away, which is what all of the guys did with GameStop. They shorted it with shares that didn't exist. Man, have you read any of the Super Stonk stuff?
Yeah, it's really interesting.
It's so interesting. I love like trying to. I'm not invested or involved in it at all. I'm not that guy. But I find it absolutely fascinating. Sorry, there's a flashing light, Spiff. Do you want to just close that?
Glossary. Thank you, glossary.
We don't need to know. So what are your positions? You've got your long Aquafirma and Starbucks, and your short dark roast coffee. Yep. So you've got 2 hours to kill. So we can go and get a cup of coffee. Why not? Okay. We've done one trade almost today. Is that a doggo on the wall over there? Postable pups.
Proven breeds for success on all social media platforms. Hyperallergenic and
minimal exercise. How much exercise does Georgie need?
Just 1 walk a day. That's all she needs. Oh, and yoink that.
Is that another?
It's another sculpt. You can have it. There you go, random person. Is that a picture of your house? Just an empty picture of your house? That's fine. This person can have that. Oh, wait. No, I could give it to my rival, right? Because they hate messy desks.
Oh, right.
So if I just offload everything to my rival.
Spiff, what a genius plan.
I have my moments. So we just put everything over there. Look at how messy their desk is. Oh, dear. Boss is going to hate this. Look at all of that. Look at that horrifically messy desk. You can't even get to the keyboard properly. What a shame. What a real shame. Let me get those terrible files out of here. All over the floor. Oh, what a terrible human being. There we go. Not like my efficient desk.
You truly are born to work in a hedge fund, Spiff.
Oh, and now it's time. There we go. More fucking around in the coffee market. Here we go. It has shorted. Let's take a look at how Dark Roast are doing. It's crashing.
Yeah, look at that. It's already crashing.
And everything else is going up.
Yeah, it looks like the other two are doing all right. How far do you let it go before you buy it back?
Probably going a little bit more. I reckon it was down at like 5 originally. Back way when. Oh, trade feed. Trade feeds are short-lived bits of information about what's going on in the market.
They're not equally accurate. Number of likes is what you should focus on. You see, because it's like the madness of crowds, right? Like, this account is reliable. You can follow it.
The werewolf, why not?
So if you have a trusted insider, see, it's not insider trading if you're getting a tip from a trusted insider.
Everything you've got. Okay, so I'll buy 100 of that.
Right, sell your stuff. Yeah.
Buy back
the money. Coffee and sell the Aquafina and the Starnucks.
Yeah, so we sell the Starnucks, sell 100% of it, and there we go. Bam. So we've made our money.
Have you made your Aquafina money as well?
Aquafina money, it's time for that. Bam. And with the money we have, we can buy probably some more Uno Eats.
Oh, it's going up.
There we go. So we're making some benefits on that.
Oh God, you might have missed the boat though. Look at it; it's going up fast.
So slightly. I reckon it can probably get up to 4.62 at least,
this is
maybe
like
5.
You and crypto, Spiff.
I reckon we can get a 5 out of this. We can get a 5. Yeah, we can easily get a 5 out of it. No problem.
Make sure to sell before the end of the day. Well,
what time is it? Oh yeah, I've got a bit of time. Okay, we'll sell now. There we go. Bam. It was time to dip.
Pretty good. Pretty good day overall. You've made, from starting at 100k, you're now at 222. You made 60k today, shorting the coffee market. I'd say that was a productive day.
Very productive day.
One day, you made 60k off a little insider trading. But it wasn't insider trading, was it? It was a tip. You know, you don't work for the coffee company. You just got a tip. So how could it possibly be insider trading? Do you know what I mean?
There's even more interest in the Uno Eats. Oh, look at that. We made some money. We are smashing the competition in comparison.
Oh, man.
Do.
Don't worry about it.
Your greed is your problem. Goodbye. Good. So personal account, 48,000.
Your numbers are going up.
I guess we could buy furniture.
Yeah.
We got an executive chair. Oh my goodness. I mean, I think we probably want to keep it, right? Because we can use that money for spending.
Oh, yeah. We can buy like an investment with it or something. Or a Porsche. You know, what do hedge fund people buy?
Just 60K.
Think of the most cunty car. What's the most cunty car?
Audi R8.
There you go. That's what you need to buy.
BMW. One of the big old BMWs.
If you ever see someone driving an Audi R8, do you think...
Oh, Alfa Romeo, because that means they have money, but they don't have sense to actually look at what is a good car or not.
I used to have an Alfa Romeo.
Did the dashboard keep falling off?
I had it before I did YouTube, though, to be honest. So,
okay. Was it literally falling apart as you drove?
It was. My uncle sold it to me for $2,000, and then someone
still got ripped off.
Someone crashed into the side of it, and so I started parking it the other way down the street, so it wouldn't be. And then they crashed to the other side, so it had dents in both sides. And then I didn't drive it enough, so the battery was always out. And then the one time I did drive it to Bristol, the tyre blew. So we had to go into had to get a tow. It was a bit of a disaster.
Let's go and get towed. Nightmare.
So yeah, a bit of a disaster having a Alfa Romeo.
No.
So,
what's the tip today?
What is the tip? Now, of course, this isn't the Geist tip. This is just news. But you can, if you get pay for tips.
Ooh.
Let me guess, you sadly just went straight to GeistNet, only to find it replaced by an extremely boring cable news network.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah, you have to get by like everyone else, just playing the game. Read between the lines. This doesn't feel like as scummy but this is mostly how it's supposed to work in the legal world. The idea is that you won't come up with these manipulative practices. So, I mean, what the GameStop thing is really about, these hedge funds massively shorting a company in order to drive it into bankruptcy, at which point they never have to cover their short. That was the whole thing that they were trying to do. And because that sort of hasn't happened, they're probably going to go pop at some point. They're going to go bankrupt because they still owe.
So we've decided to short Starnucks, and it's looking like
you should get the tips for the others just to see what they are. Is that
this
Georgie?
one is that's Georgie. So green grocers up, dark roasters down. So we short dark roasters, even though they kind of fall, and we want to long the green grocers when they kind of get a little.
Yeah. You're right.
And produce is on the down at the moment, so we wait for produce to go down.
Georgie is sounding adorable. That is a balk and a half.
Honestly, she has been so cute. Oh, and then foodstuffs is up, so we want to buy in. Yeah, Georgie's been honestly like the cutest. Dark roast coffee will give millions to charity. No! No!
Down. It's going to go down.
It's going to go down. That's fine.
You might have to cover your shorts on that then.
Yeah, I'll save some money to cover the shorts. I want to keep them up though, because I reckon they will still crash. Because look, greengrocers are going up. Don't waste another second on greengrocers. There you go. Greengrocers going up, making money. Things are good.
Oh, look, that dark roast is going to go up though.
I know. We just have to ignore Dark Roast. Look, we made a 6k loss on. At least Starnux is kind of going down a bit, I guess.
See, without the insider knowledge, Spiff, you're useless.
It's rough. It's rough, but we can manage it. We
Playing
made
it like
we
a
made
chump.
We made 13k here on the greengrocers. Make that 14. It's going good. 16k, 17k. This is better than look. It covers the loss. It covers the loss.
Oh, Dark Roast
20k.
Go back down. It's all like a rubber band. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's just up and down. It's cyclic. That's what it is. The markets.
Okay, so we're gonna sell our greengrocers. I think. There we go.
They'll eventually return to the mean.
Water is doing good, so that means Aquafern.
You should be like dollar cost averaging in. You should be like gradually buying Spiff a little bit as it goes up to make sure, like, you know, buy Rose Code. Don't ask why.
I can't. I've shorted it. I can't buy it. I was told it would go down today. Honestly, this has been
by the International News Network.
Well, yeah. I don't trust the fact that Dark Roast Harvest underwhelm.
Yeah, maybe that's only relevant. Like, maybe everyone already knows that at the start of the day. There's no value to you.
At least Starnux, you know, we're turning a profit on Starnux. There we go. Starnux, it was too high. It was at a peak. Now it's dipping. This is good. Water and beverages are countering each other out. Okay, beverages down. That's good. Beverages down is nice.
Beverages down. Produce up.
Produce up. So produce is... Oh my god! Look at it go. Right, buy. Buy for... Nope, that's too late. It feels too late. The likes aren't coming in fast enough. It's not worth it. God, this game is actually really fun. How many people made this? Starnux down. Yes, here we go. Fuck yes. Die, Starnux, die. And coffee down. Abundant source of coffee discovered, threatening price decline. Yes.
Abundant source. There's a coffee mine.
Coffee mine. They discovered a brand new coffee mine. Starnux is a bad call. There we go. Starnux is a bad call.
Do you want to follow the buy?
Yeah, we'll...
They seem to know what they're doing.
There we go.
I don't know about...
Counterfeit produce is causing harm for...
deep order. Don't think that's a good one.
Yeah, so
this just shows how... I mean, there's the thing, isn't there, where... What did I read today? Where, you know, like... the people in the markets accept an institutional level of fraud, but as soon as, you know, Reddit gets together, it's like collusion. You know, it's like, but everything is right. If a news show says, "Oh, this company's doing well," you know, isn't that just pumping it? You know, I think the thing is, yes, insider trading is illegal, but it's so hard to.
There's almost no real way of
way of stopping it, and it's just so ingrained.
Unless the people doing the insider trading report themselves, but there's no benefit.
I mean, if you're doing insider trading, you just shouldn't. There's no excuse, but you can still make money off it. You know what I mean? You just if you work for a company and you have some great information, you just share it with anyone, not in your company. They can absolutely do it, and then they'll get you back later. Either by giving you a tip later or just like giving you a job as like the president. Do you know what I mean? It's like how like Janet Yellen like made like something like millions of pounds doing speeches. Do you know what I mean? Just on Zoom during the pandemic. You know, that's because when they have these jobs, they can always go from banks to government and government to banks. You know, it's always some head of a bank who goes and manages the government and then goes back to the bank afterwards. Oh, it's just all so dodgy. I hate it. Welcome. You're now an analyst.
We're an analyst.
And your competition was fired. Wow.
Oh wow. New rival.
You got a rival now.
Oh wow. So
you failed just about. You only made like 19 grand.
Oh, that's rough. Various makes a point of investing in employees who show potential. Additional truth is that we don't want to be associated with people who squalor. Have you started investing in real estate? I'm asking rhetorically, of course, because I know you haven't, but I've got good news. The firm retains a number of
Condominiums.
conundrums in the city for an analyst in your exact position.
There you go. Buy a condominium.
Well, imagine buying a house for 200,000. Imagine that. Imagine the year being 2023 and you can buy a house for 200,000.
What do you mean? You just mortgage it? Do you know what I mean? Cheap. Also, the market's crashed, remember? So, everything costs nothing. Money's cheap, Spiff. You just mortgage. You only have to pay like a tiny amount. Interest rates are like super low.
Can lease stuff.
There you go. Lease that condo. Get like $4,000 a day.
Take that out. Put the aquarium in. And now I can make $4,000 a day. And the house is now more valuable. Amazing. Oh, that's so... It's a property management game as well. This game it's winning me over. Oh no, you can't be serious about this. My performance has been exceptional. I'm sorry, Miss Lee, but the probationary terms were clearly specified. There is no room at Ferris for second best. This is an issue of principle. But my trades were flawless and my analysis on trade feed was perfect. It was not you. You took losses at several points. And I always made up for them. It was still pathetic. Oh, duh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Miss Lee, your family is very well respected. Please don't compel me to have security escort you from the building. Oh, no.
So the point is that even though she did it legit, she still can't get ahead because she's not willing to cut the corners. And these guys they're saying don't cut the corners, but if you don't cut the corners, you're not going to be able to do the job, right?
It says she was fired because she hates innovation. If you look at that sign on the left.
Wow. That's just spin. Wow. Just don't get caught.
Wow.
It's bad, isn't it? But this is another example of these employers forcing their employees to do things, and then they say, "Well, we don't control. They signed a thing that said they wouldn't do this, But then you have this culture. This whole thing is like, yeah, grr. Grr. I thought you'd like this, Spiff.
I do. This is a really fun game. This is actually quite enjoyable.
It's kind of... Yeah.
So is this like a smallish team who made this?
Oh, it'll be a tiny team. I'm sure it's only one or two people. I wouldn't be very surprised.
This is our new rival. Makes me sick that I'm supposed to either stomp out somebody your age or lose my job. Don't take it personally. Nothing lasts forever. Hell, I'm already tired of the car I bought a week ago. Expensive taste never keeps up with easy boredom. That's the problem with everybody in this business. You'll be happier after I get you tossed out of here. I know you won't believe it until it happens. Well, then do your worst. Nice. You didn't hear this from me, but I think a lot of people are rooting for you to take out Clark. Let's face it, she's washed up, a has-been, maybe even a never was. She's made a lot of money, but somebody who comes from that world, I can tell you that she has no class. People like her don't belong here. Don't tell her I said this, but I'd be happy if she wasn't. I'd be happy if she was sleeping on a pile of cardboard. Oh my God. Wow.
Thermo in chat says, we don't ask our employees to piss in bottles to hit their targets. If they piss in bottles to hit their targets, that's their choice. It's a very much a thing in a lot of companies. Oh, what's this?
Ooh. Following demands of coffee, oil prices following worldwide, Northern Oil and Gas have announced a massive cuts to employment in Boca-d'Or. The firms announced these cuts alongside the closure of several refineries as they work to stem the tide of ongoing losses and gain confidence.
Oh, yes. So this is now when you start...
Buy oil.
Well, now you're going to learn about lobbying. So, of course, lobbying...
Oh, my God!
Lobbying is where you pay people to go to the US government and convince senators to do what you want. And it's awful.
Buddy, I take it you've seen the news about oil going down a little bit, and the Geisnet post about it going up a whole lot. Well, today is going to be a wild one. We're going to both of those expectations and make a killing doing it.
So they're going to short oil, drive it down, and then buy it back and make a killing. Okay. Standard hedge fund shit. This is what this is the bread and butter, right?
We want to put pressure on the stock price to go in one direction or another without buying or selling it. In this case, I want you to send them out to make oil prices go through the floor. Okay, they'll fly to Bolkador, yell at a few, and make sure not only does that government bail out for Northern never come through, but the whole lot of it up. As a result, the oil price won't go down a little bit.
You're breaking up a bit, Spiff, but that's all right.
Okay,
basically,
sorry.
lobbying is totally legal, so it's fine. Totally fine. So what we want to do is we want to short oil now
for 250.
Right.
Okay.
And then we go back to the oil there.
Okay, right. And then back to oil.
And then we send some lobbies to drive the price down. But that will also lower the price of plastics.
No, it'll increase
the price of plastics, which is happening right now. So you can see those plastic markets there, SA Plasticos and Southern Soda on the right. You can click on those. You could have done. Okay. You could have bought those, but don't worry about doing that this time. In future.
You short one and you buy the other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
makes sense.
Then, if we go back to the our stocks that we bought.
Okay,
oil,
so we can see our Northern Oil and Gas. We've made 9k.
It's dropping, but we can put more lobbyists in there if we want.
So
let's drive the price down a bit more.
Okay, so bam, lobbying more down, oil goes down.
Keep going.
Plastic.
Stick more in.
We might as well buy some of this as well whilst we're at it. Buy some stuff here. Crush oil down even more. Lobby it down. There we go. Down it goes. And now we can. Oh my god, it is going great. Oil will rally. Northern Oil and Gas will rally after 4 p.m. Okay, so we want to probably sell up at around about 2.
Then. Yes.
So Northern Oil and Gas has already made us 32 grand because it is just crashed into the ground, and then the plastics has gone up. So
we got some more lobbyists. Let's throw the last guys in, shall we? Screw it. Go to oil. Yeah.
Push even more. Go.
It's just a whole day of lobbying and shorting.
Oh wow. Okay. Right. Well, I mean, when that crash happens, we need to sell our plastic before then, because the issue is when oil goes up, plastics go down. So supply and demand.
Well, look, the target we're looking for is 20. So let's keep shorting till it gets to 20. Go back to oil.
Oh my god. So we're literally just aiming to get it. Okay, right. Let's just add on some more lobbyists. Let's get that down. Let's get that right on down. Get it nice and deep down there. Look at that. 20. We can probably get even further. There we go. Bam, it's
perfect.
Down. Lovely.
Bam. So
shortage of oil.
So he's solved up your position automatically for you.
And now we want to buy.
Oh, it's already flying. It's already flying. Okay. You're a bit too late. Don't worry. It's all good. There's chaos. The short systems would have been worthless, so I sold them for you immediately. And there you go. So there's a speedometer, basically, that the idea is if you are too obvious with your lobbying and you're too focused on one thing, people will get the idea. So you need to send them elsewhere. You need to spin the message yourself, Spiff. Do you know what I mean? You can't always be like you can't be too obvious, even though I feel like you can. I feel like you can just get away with anything. But if you distract them with some shinies over on the other side, then people can very easily get
the oil up a bit, like this, and then already we've turned a profit. Oh my god, this is incredible!
Isn't it terrifying to have this much power at your fingertips? Much like the big banks do.
This is just like my average day, and they go, CEO of Northern Gas will give 1,000 to charity, and now we're up to making 40k on it immediately.
This is all you need to do, Spiff, to be a hedge fundy.
Buy some more. Why not? We made 60k. It's not even 4 p.m. yet, so it's just going to go up even more. We're up to 30. They're going to make 70 grand profit. Oh my god.
Well, I think the thing is that what happened was that guy said we're going to stop the bailout coming. So they were even going around the back of Geist there. So I think actually it's not even going to happen. So I think you should probably sell up.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't.
I'll wait.
It'll be alright. It might go up.
Just in case something happens. It's just going down. Unless. Oh, it's good. Oh.
Yeah, I think we can.
It's going. No, it's going up. Look at that. It's going.
All right. It was worth a rebuy.
I'm going to hazard a guess because this is tutorial. There is probably actually no limits on us. Like we can't get found out right at the start. Is my feeling. So
right.
I'll be oil. So you can't. There's no way you can get caught out in the tutorial.
You're gaming a system about gaming the system, Spiff.
Yeah.
I respect that. I really respect
they can't
that.
fire us in the tutorial section. We're already at like maximum.
I feel like
opinion.
you finding exploits in a game designed to showcase the exploits that people use to make vast sums of money and dick over the little guy is wonderful, but a little bit too meta for me.
That's okay. Just let me lobby oil up a bit more. Because I sold 40k worth of our shares just to get the price up by another like billion.
All right, sell your stuff. You got 5 minutes till the market closes. Sell.
I've only made almost 300,000.
Good job. Holy crap.
Oh my god, look at us go. We almost one hit
400 off.
Oh my god.
We had 5 days to do that.
Emergency PR intervention. They
No,
don't put it
they
right
don't
back.
give a shit. There's no issues. And now you can buy that car you always wanted.
Buy that nice car.
Bought 3 cars.
Nice cars, and I can store them in my condo.
Oh no, you can't. I think you have to have a house with a garage to do that. Probably. You can just park these on the street like some weird guy. Or use a race car bed. That's it, actually. Yeah, a race car bed. There you go. Well, that is the invisible hand. Another person.
He got fired for being a PR disaster. There you go.
Yeah, but what a lovely place to work. I'm sure hedge funds are a job for life, aren't they? I'm sure they're run by really nice people as well.
Okay. Sharing this with me.
There you go. That is the invisible hand. That is available on Tiny Teams. Thank you for joining me, Spiff, on these streams. What have you? What did you enjoy, Slipways?
Slipways really caught me off guard. I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did. The grand strategy game was
Alliance of the Sacred Sons. Very good.
More grand strategy than I was expecting at all.
It was very grand, too grand almost. But it's a demo, so it's gonna only get grander.
Yep.
And this game, they've added tea. That's right. Well, it couldn't be. I couldn't have you play a game and not end it with a nice, refreshing cup of tea.
Oh, serenity now.
Well, there you go. That's coming up next is some more Tiny Teams games. Duncan and Rillian, because this would normally be Armchair Admirals, but we got some. We're having a little break for Armchair Admirals, but we'll be back next week with normal Armchair Admirals with some Tiny Teams games. I'll be back later in the week. I've got a stream with Lydia. I've got a stream with Alex. It's going to be great. Thank you for joining us, Spiff. Thank you for supporting.
Yeah, it's nice to be here. Have a nice night.
I hope you enjoyed that 6 hours. Man, that was really cool.
Great.
Really cool finding out some. Don't drink too much tea. It says drink responsibly. If you're not careful. All right. You're going to have no money left.